finally arrived, the Uniden Grant from Tasmania. Took some time, a couple of weeks, but we finally got it. Australia Post. So let's open this up and see what she looks like. A Uniden Grant. Okay, so just open the box, and this will be the first time I'm going to actually see a Uniden Grant. There she's. Oh, there she is. Okay, so it looks a little bit. It's like a bit of sun's been on it, but yeah. Okay, we'll have a look. Yeah, the screen looks alright. So yeah, there she is. Anyhow, it's supposed to receive, it's just not transmitting, so we're gonna have a look at it, and there's a microphone in there, so that's sort of how you get it like that in there. In the box. So, oh yes, even got the power. So you didn't, in the description, you didn't have that on there, picture of that, so that's pretty cool. This is the back of it here. And see it on the back. CB Radio Experts, Brunswick, Victoria. So yeah, made in the Philippines. Alright, so yeah, we're going to plug her in and plug the Grant in and see how she runs. Nice looking radio. I used to own one of these when I was in my 20s, so that's why I wanted one of these radios. Okay, so we fired her up, and the channel select is pretty good. So she receives okay. Channel select is nice and tight. So it receives, picking up something there. Channel 38. Right now, so yeah, it doesn't transmit, obviously. Well, actually, it does transmit. Modulation is the problem. So it does transmit. You can see if we put it on power here. There you go. She does transmit. So it transmits to AM, but there's modulation. Modulation seems to be the issue. So what we've done is we tried we put the PA. This is the PA here. I'm going to test to see if there's any sound come through. Okay, so we've got no sound. So obviously it could be a microphone problem here, quite possibly. I don't have a 5-pin plug. It's a 5-pin plug, so I'm going to have to maybe mess around with this one. See if we get some I'm assuming it could be I'm hoping it's a microphone problem, because it transmits on AM, no problem. It's just the sideband. If you've got no voice, no sound coming through, you're not going to get any power on the sideband, are you? So we're going to have a look at this. We're going to see if we can get this microphone working. Could be. I'm assuming it might be hoping it's just the wrong wire. So we'll see, and we'll open up as well and check inside and see if we can get it working. It's not too bad. Looks alright actually. Yeah, I like these radios. I like an AX144, but a lot bigger. But yeah, no, it receives okay. And the channel set is really nice and tight. I like it when you change it. There's no issues from changing channels. When the channel select is a bit loose, every time you change the channel, you'll notice it. So it's good, nice and tight. I like that. Alright, let's open up and have a look inside. Okay, so this is opened up for the first time, and boy, gee, she's a nice looking radio. I'm used to looking at the old PC122s, but she is big. Look inside there. Wow, it's a nice radio. All these crystals in here. Down the back here. Yeah, it's quite a big radio actually. It's quite a big radio. So yeah, I'm hoping it's just a microphone problem. So yeah, I'm impressed how well built it is. I'm pretty sure you can get extra channels out of this, but yeah, I know the old Washington you used to be able to put a switch in, you can get above 40. You give about 4 channels extra on it. If you change one of the crystals back in the day, I remember doing that. But we switched it back when the guys came around. So yeah, yeah. So she looks pretty good inside. We're going to check the other side now and have a look. And yeah, see what the other side looks like. Okay, so we've got the top off now, and actually didn't look too bad, to be honest. So I can't see any any issues there. Even with the top here, there's no issues there. So actually looks quite good actually. I mean, this is an old radio, so could have dry joints. Apart from that, it doesn't look too bad. I really think it's just a microphone issue. If it is a microphone issue, this radio is a damn good deal. Got a good deal for this. I remember when I bought one of these brand new, and it cost me a couple $100 for these Uniden Grants. I know, obviously, it's got a little bit of tint, that the glass here is a little bit discoloration there, but that, you know, once you turn it on, you don't really see it. Obviously, being out in the sun, I'm assuming that's why, but I mean, it's an old radio, you know. It's a nice looking radio. I just love the look of this radio. Anyway, I'm going to, would you believe, I've actually got a 5-pin plug from another radio that I was wiring up. I was trying to wire the microphone up to this other one, so I've got a 5-pin plug, and look how easy that is. So all I'm going to do is disconnect those wires from this other microphone here, and I'm going to try and hook it up like that. See if we can get it to get some audio. It was listed on eBay as for parts and doesn't appear to transmit. So listed as parts, but it did actually it did transmit with this microphone that was hooked up on AM. We had a carrier, but we had obviously no carrier on sideband because the audio wasn't coming through. So I thought I'd take the risk. It's probably just an audio problem, a microphone problem. And sure enough, it was. Would you believe? It was actually the microphone. There's a 5-pin wires on there. So what I've done now, I've wired up a realistic microphone, 5-pin, and I went to Electronics and I bought the plug, bought 4 or 5 cables, and I wired it in. So what I did here is I pretty much just tested this way. So what I've done is, this way here is nothing. So what I did was, I thought to myself, now how can I get this to sort of work? So basically, guys, if you have a PA, public address, which this one does, you put it on the PA system, right? And you put it on PA on the radio here, on the PA, where is it? On the switch there. And you should have audio coming through. So it didn't have any audio coming through on the radio. So what I did is I mucked around the wires on this realistic microphone until I got feedback. So I turned it up and I got feedback. And as soon as I knew I got feedback, I knew that I wired it up correctly and the microphone will work and transmit. And sure enough, she transmits. So I was on there last night and I put a call out on 35. A few guys on there and they said, yeah, your radio's working. So I just got to check the power tonight. So the needle was going cracking right across. It's pretty cool. Like I said, these are a nice radio because I did have one of these radios in my youth back in the day. So I wanted to get hold of one of these radios. So yeah, I've got a bargain actually. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to see how much power she puts out. I'm going to plug in this microphone, realistic microphone. Hopefully I'll get another microphone, talk up to that one. I'm going to see how much power she puts out. It was actually putting a bit of power out because I noticed when I talked it dimmed on the radio. So I've got a big, decent 10 amp power supply here. So I'm going to hook that, obviously we're going to run that now. I was running a 7 amp, but I think, who knows, it might be over wind on the power there. Anyhow, we're going to check and see how much power she puts out. Okay, so we've got the radio hooked up now. So we've got to get on the sideband. Okay, so we've got the radio hooked up now. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's check that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're 1, 2. Okay, look at the power now. Let's have a look at how much power we're putting out. Okay, so look. 1. Wow. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. So we'll have 12 watts there. This only goes 100 watts. Put on 100 watts, so that's on the 10 watts, it's 100 watts. Looks like 15 watts to me. 15 watts on sideband. I'll go down to AM. We'll stick it on the 10 watt scale. Just under 4 watts. That's the channel 40. Channel 1. Pretty much the same. Now I've got a good SWR on this antenna, as you may have seen in my other videos. I pretty much wind it around and hardly moves. Look at that. That's the swell. Check that out. How do you move? If I can go, that's on channel 1. Right? I'm going to send another video. Let's go to channel 40. Check that out. It doesn't even move. So that's setting it forward and it's reflect. Look at that. In my life, I've never had a station master with such a good SWR, but I managed to. I'll have to do another video on how to get your SWR down when you get on the station master. Right, so yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm impressed with that. So the power. So we'll just. So this is stock at the back of the radio. So I'm sure it's been tuned up. They tweaked it a bit. Yeah, 1 2 1 2. Yeah, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, it's about 15 watts. 1 2 1. Yeah, 1 2 1 1. That cranks. That's why I was dimming the other night on the 7 amp. I've got a 10 amp there, so yeah, I'm pretty impressed. It's I mean, look at this, a lovely radio, you know, because it's got your mic gain, RF gain, and your squelch, and you've got these here. You've got modulation, noise blanker, bright, and so on. So yeah, pretty much like a Washington base station. You'd have all that on yours. You'd have a RF gain and mic gain. So it's pretty much a deluxe radio, and I know you can get extra channels out of it. I'm not going to modify it, but I know back in the day you could put a switch in there and go above 40, a couple of channels, about 4 channels you can get. Used to be getting to Washington. That's what I got. So yeah, stock standard 40 channel. We're going to do some DXing on this and see how we get out. But last night Last night I had a bit of a chat. Yes. Anybody out there? Hello, 1 2. Hello. Surely somebody out there. Now they give us a radio check.
You working, buddy, you working.
Yeah, no worries there, mate. What's the clarification like there, go?
Sorry, go again?
Yeah, 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1.
You're getting strong, you ain't getting noise out of here.
Yeah, roger there, mate, no problem.
Just to be living in.
Yep, no problem. Cheers, thanks for the radio check there.
Roger, buddy, enjoy.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I'm impressed with that. Good deal. So it just shows you, you can pick up a good bargain on eBay. So this is a quick, it took me 2 nights to do. So, I'm just going to get a microphone now and wire it up. So this is like a cheap, this is wire from electronics. Got 5 wires coming out, and I've got the plug. This is another radio. Realistic, you probably seen the other. This wire here does nothing. That's just this. So basically, I've just gone through. So there you go. So, oh, hang on a minute. I'm actually missing 1 wire. So I've got an extra wire here. That's not connected. Unless the solder's come off, but it's transmitting. It's transmitting with that, so I don't need that wire. So really, it's only 4 wires are hooked up. I don't think that come off. Might have come off. Yeah, might have come off solder. Don't know if that really doesn't, that one. So we're only really running, it's a 5 pin, we've only got 4 wires on here. Unless that wire must have come off, but I don't think it does anything. Yeah, well, you can see, you can hear me alright, so there you go. Alright guys, easy fix. 2 nights it was. Pretty much the first night I try to get this microphone here, which you think, I looked inside, it looks fine. You think that, it's just about a wiring problem. But we can try it again, unless the wires are wrong. This has got 5 wires here. So yeah, but definitely know the radio's working now. We've transmitted, you can see it puts out good power. And look at that, what a lovely radio. So yeah, we've got a beam from Europe. I'm gonna have to put up eventually, and 4 element. The quad's not in too good a shape. We're missing a few parts on the quad, but I've got a brand new beam we're gonna stick up. It's in the box over there. Just got to put it together. Another pole. So yeah, there you go. It just shows you can take the risk on eBay and buy a radio like this. And try and wire it up yourself. I was prepared to spend the money on this and get it. If I couldn't fix it, then I would have paid for someone to get it fixed, because it's such a lovely looking radio. It's just so nice. And also, yeah, the channel selector. like it's hardly like when you change your channel, it's really nice and tight. There's no missing or anything like that. The channel selector is really nice. It's like it hasn't been used. So I'm going through the channels now, right? And she doesn't miss a frequency. There's no. I know some radios have obviously selectors is a bit worn and you know the display's out, but yeah, no, she's hasn't had a lot of use, to be honest. So yeah, she's a bargain, absolute bargain, fantastic. Big thumbs up for taking the risk. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll do some more videos, CB videos, hopefully. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.
Yep. Tom. Hi.
How you going?
Yeah, cool.